Here we go. On three. One, two.
Crayons and Coffee in the morning.
Hey there, Cran family, and welcome to Crayons and Coffee. Here with you again, I'm Danny, along with co-host Matt, and for the very first time, Caleb Sidlow. Caleb, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm glad to be on location this week and not out of town.
We're glad to have you.
Your weather report last week was thrilling.
And spot on, too.
It's true. It was not the best week for weather, but we fought through. It's a gorgeous Sunday morning here in Minneapolis. I hope it's the same down in Lakeville. We just enjoyed some brunch. The Masters is on, and Game of Thrones comes back tonight, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, me too. Really excited.
Nice. I haven't read any of the books, so this is all still new to me. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty pumped up.
And I think even this is going to be the first season where both for book readers and non-book readers, there are big potential surprises coming up. Because this is the first season where Benioff and Weiss are really charting their own territory and starting to make large deviations from the books. Very exciting.
Sounds like somebody was reading Grantland. Today, I think we're going to bring you some Frisbee knowledge. We've got a cooking segment for the very first time in honor of National Grilled Cheese Day, so that's pretty exciting.
All right, so in honor of National Grilled Cheese Day, we're here in the kitchen with our co-host Danny, who's going to be showing us how to whip up a nice little treat. So, Danny, tell me about your setup here. I notice off the bat you've got an interesting selection of bread.
Yeah, so the thing is, I didn't have any bread. But that's the great thing about a grilled cheese is really any starch can be turned into a grilled cheese. You could have hash browns be your bun. You could have, a hamburger bun. You could have a tortilla. All of this is basically just grilled cheese. So how I like to prepare my grilled cheese is I get my cast iron skillet, and I've heated up here to a medium temperature. Now this is key because you don't want it so hot that you burn the bread before the cheese melts, but you also don't want it to take 45 minutes to make a simple sandwich.
That's true.
So we've got our burner going here with our pan, and the first step is going to be to butter our bun. Now, we do this because you want to have a nice caramelized outside of this bun for when you bite in and you get that good crunch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a kitchen brush here, and I've just got a little bit of melted butter, get some of that on there and just wipe it on nice like that. Do this in a couple different layers. We'll get both sides, and just make sure that it is nice and happy. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same for my pan. Make sure we're all greased up. You can use a non-stick pan if you'd like, but a little extra butter never hurts. Alright, so now we've got our bun and our pan ready. We're going to go ahead and get our first slice down there, start that going, and layer our cheese on. So I've got two different kinds of cheddar here with us today. We've got an extra sharp white cheddar and just your garden variety Wisconsin orange cheddar. I'm going to go ahead and do this in two layers. So we're going to go with the sharp down first. Nice little crisscross pattern here with the orange. And that's looking good. Go ahead, throw that top bun on. And now we play a little bit of a waiting game.
That looks like a burger of cheese.
We're here with Caleb Sidlow for our first Dad Joke of the Week segment, and I think he's got a gut buster. Caleb?
Thanks, Danny. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
To.
To who?
No, Danny. To whom?
Ah! See what he did there? Grammatical burn.
All right, we're back in the kitchen for a status update on our grilled cheese. It's going a little slow, but we're getting there. So, Danny, tell me about it.
You can't rush these things, Caleb, but I do think that we're ready here to flip. Our cheese is looking kind of sweaty, a little bit melty. That's always a good indication that you're ready to flip. So I'm going to go ahead and gently slide under. You want to make sure that if the bread is catching a little bit, that you don't force it, right? You want to make sure that you can just get a good, clean, crisp all the way on the outside, and that'll lift off easily. So if it feels like it's not ready, it's probably not ready. Now we're going to cut to our youth correspondents in the field. You know them better as JV coaches, Jake Much and Lars Anderson. Jake and Lars?
Thanks for that, Jake and Lars. I did not know that. Did you guys?
I did not either.
Neither did I.
Wow, fascinating.
We are getting old.
The more you know.
Well, this is going to be our completed product here now. Again, you'll see that I can just slide this right off of the pan. Take a little flip, that's nice and crispy there. So we're going to go ahead and plate this sucker. Grab a plate from over here. Now I like to serve my grilled cheeses with a little bit of ketchup and mayonnaise. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but
I'll teach their own, Danny.
Exactly, and I'm going to have you try this here, Caleb.
All right.
Just give me a bite of this grilled cheese. Let me know what you think. It might be a little hot, so watch your mouth.
Danny, I was a little bit of a skeptic about the Wisconsin cheddar. I've heard Vermont cheddar might be a little bit more where it's at, but I gotta say, you whip up a mean grilled cheese.
Thanks. Also, to talk about this Vermont cheddar issue is something very near and dear to my heart. That's blasphemous, okay? Wisconsin is the dairy state, and it is that way for a reason. Wisconsin makes the best cheese in the country, hands down. It is expertly crafted, recipes passed down generation to generation, and I can't believe that anybody would ever come to the conclusion that some knockoff brand cheddar from some uppity East Coast state could even come close to competing with Wisconsin cheddar.
Well, there you have it. Wisconsin cheddar is the cheddar.
Well, that's it for us at our second episode of Crayons and Coffee in the Morning. We're really excited to be continuing the show, and we're looking forward to a great season. To take us out, we have our bit of weekly wisdom from Caleb. Caleb?
All right, this one goes out to you vegetarians. If you're really trying to save animals, why are you eating all their food?